Hi everybody, Kevin McNamara here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast, proudly sponsored by 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge. That is a challenge where you get to go inside, select your own challenge. It can be anything at all, but know this, it will change your mind, body and soul. There's a 7-day free trial right now. Links are down below. Go and check it out. Now here's today's episode. Hi everybody, it's Kev here. Welcome to episode number 365 of my daily podcast. 365 in a row, the last of the daily podcasts it is too. The podcast will continue, but not on a daily basis. And I need to give a big shout out to Russell Brunson, because this time last year I was doing the One Funnel Away challenge with Russell, and this was the challenge that he put out. He said, I want you to do either a Facebook Live every day for a year, a blog post every day for a year, or a podcast every day for a year. And I chose the podcast, and I'm glad I did, because I can grab the transcriptions from the podcast and turn them into blog posts. So I've got a year of blog posts as well that I can do in my own time. So it's just been a great thing to do, because it's given me so much back. Even though it's been hard, it's given me a lot back, and there's a lot of other things I can do now. I'm very, very thankful for Russell and his great challenge. Now, consistency, discipline, massive action, I've also added dedication and personal integrity have been my little catch cry for the last, maybe 6 months. So I hope you've really enjoyed that. Hope you've enjoyed this podcast on a daily basis. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go and do that for me. It's been a massive 12 months. Hasn't been easy, I've got to say. It's been tough at times. I've tried to keep the podcast ahead, as in record, 3, 4, 5, shows ahead of time. But sometimes time just goes so fast, it just catches up with you. 1 minute I'll be ahead, next minute I'll be thinking, oh my God, there's no podcast recorded for today. I've got to go and do one. And but look, I've loved it. I really enjoyed it. When I'm sitting here doing it, it's fantastic. When I'm thinking about it, not so much. But when I'm actually doing it, I just love coming on here and talking about personal development, and hopefully that's helped you in some small way. Some of the things I've spoken about have inspired you to take action on your life, and that's what it is all about, this podcast. It is really about getting you off your backside and really achieving your full potential, and that's why I'm here. So, like I say, 365 days, and yeah, it has been hard. There's no doubt about that. It's not something you just take on willy-nilly. You've got to really think about it, which I did, and I thought, I need this to become that consistent person, that disciplined person, that person who's dedicated to a cause, that person who has personal integrity, that I will do this regardless, and a person who takes massive action. And I'm really pleased that I've done that, because I've learned something myself. I've learned about me, that I can do this, that I can be consistent, because in the past I really wasn't a consistent person. I'd try things for a little while, they get a bit hard, and then I would just stop. And this got a bit hard a lot of times, but there was no way I was going to stop. This was where I changed my life, and that's what it's all about. It's about changing your life, and that's why I talk about the consistency and the discipline and the massive action, because that's what has changed my life, and I've got no doubt that can change your life. And of course, the next level to this is if you go and join me in the 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge. That's a really great challenge to take on, because you're doing something every single day for 100 days. It's less than a whole year, but it's still pretty tough. And you've got to really get out there and really do those things, believe in yourself, be consistent, have that discipline to take it on, and then take that massive action. 45 minutes every day for 100 days of doing your challenge. And your challenge could be anything. It could be doing a podcast. Wouldn't that be great? Go out and do a podcast for a minimum of 100 days. Or it might be running every day, like I did first of all. I ran every day for 100 days in the cold Melbourne winter. Or it might be writing a book. It might be learning a language. It can be any one of those things. It might be playing the guitar, which I've been doing recently. It might be, I think I mentioned learning a language, but yeah, learning some kind of a musical instrument is a great thing to do as well. So the 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge, there's links everywhere. There's links down below here in the description on the show notes. So it's 100, as in the number, 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge.com. love you to come and join me. Come and do a challenge, take it on, be part of the Facebook group and see others doing the same thing. They're taking on their own challenges. We support each other. It's a great supportive environment. And that's what this whole podcast has been about, really. It's been about getting people to come in and really change their life. And people are doing that. And it's just amazing. It's what I spoke about yesterday, where we, find your passion, find out what you can do to help people. And for me, it's a 100-day challenge, 100 days to self-mastery. That's going to help people to change their life. So it's been a great journey so far, guys, on this podcast. So like I say, I really do appreciate you taking the time to listen. If you haven't already, please subscribe to it. I've got, I think, nearly 15,000 subscribers over the year, which I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't really pay attention to that kind of thing. It's all about just having an effect on people. Even if I just help one person in that 1 year, well, it's been worth doing it. So thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Please come and join me in the 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge. You'll change your life. It's the most amazing place to be. People in there helping each other, supporting each other, and you can achieve anything that you want. Never ever forget that. So be consistent, be dedicated, be disciplined, have personal integrity, super important, and take massive action. And I will see you in around about a week when I record my next episode. Thanks again, have a fantastic day, and I will see you real soon. Thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate that. If you enjoyed this episode, then please subscribe, rate, and leave a review for the Inspired Healing Podcast on Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcast app. And don't forget, come and join me inside the 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge so you too can change your mindset and your life. We now have a 7-day free trial. Go and check it out. Link is in the show notes below, and please have a most inspiring day.